Alright, Shalom. Shalom. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So today we're going to talk about curses. The three curses and what a curse is. Now, people have problems, all kinds of problems when they come up here, just because they see that the mainstream Christian world is filled with a bunch of faggots. That don't mean we're faggots. Hebrew Israelites are real men, okay? So fuck Islam, fuck all of you motherfuckers, alright? Don't have no respect for no Buddhist, no Prophet Muhammad. I'm the only prophet. Me and my brothers. Ain't no fucking such thing as a Prophet Muhammad. Motherfuckers. And I hate the way you fucking Arabs look at me, okay? When I go to your establishment, you're always looking at me dirty. Motherfuckers. Anyway. 1 Samuel 15. I'm going to read 2 and 3 together. So this is Samuel telling Saul that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai told Samuel directions to give to Saul. 1 Samuel 15 and 2. Thus said Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai of hosts. Now, when you look that up, it is talking about a Lord of armies, Sabaoth, the Lord of armies. So I don't know why you motherfuckers talking shit about the Bible. Don't talk shit about the Bible, okay? I'm telling you right now. I'm putting an automatic curse out there. Since today is curse day. Anybody that talks shit about the Bible, you're gonna get it. But guess what? I don't need to explain it to you. I need to explain to you why. Because you're full of lies. Okay? And we're going to get into this during this camp. First of all, you're all confused, so I'll excuse you. I'll excuse you just one time. You're all confused in the head. You see, in 1515 to 1524, there was this man named Gino Trisani, and he invented the Roman numeral J, which is not a letter. It is a letter, but it's a Roman numeral. It's a letter J, okay? Its invention was used to count. So you would see, let's say if the last number was a 3. Let's say 23. Well, that's Jordan's number, right? So it'd be X, X, I, and that would be 23. But Trisani said, you know what? Nah, let's invent this letter, and it'll mean that this is a 3. So it will be XXIIJ, lowercase j at that. And that is the invention of the letter J. Now, same time, 1500s, 1515 to 1524, same fucking time. 1492, Pope Alexander VI, or Alexandros Sixtus, paid to get the papacy to sit on the Pope's seat, which is a seat only for the leader of Israel. So, and that's a fake title right there, the Pope. So check this out. There's the Pope. I don't know what the fuck his name is. And there's a black Pope. So what are you guys talking about? Really, if you want to consider someone to be the leader of all Christianity under the authority of the Bible, his name is Apostle Tahar. Now, I don't want to put X's on them, yeah, brother. But guess what? He's already been marked. We all been marked. So that's what Lord of hosts do. Means he controls the armies. So a lot of you people say Jesus did, and that's fine because I just explained to you who Jesus is. 1515, Alexander VI's son, Caesar Borgia, and his lover, one of those gay painters, Michelangelo, Leonardo, one of them painters. And you can look this up. I'm just repeating the facts. And it'll show you the picture of that suspect looking character. Now, if you've seen a picture of Yahushua, and here's the bad thing about that. Here's the bad thing. You're not even getting his name right. You're not even getting his identity right. But you think you're talking about the right person. So then that thinking about you're talking about the right person is getting you fucking hung. What do I mean? You're getting fucked up. Getting fucked up. Which is good. I like to see people that don't believe get hurt. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. My name, my surname it comes from Spain. It's not Spanish. It's actually a mixture of Hebrew and Arabic, and it means briar or thorn. And what's a thorn? Thorn is a prick. You grab a thorn, you get pricked, and I don't like being pushed around. I'm not that guy, all right? 1 Samuel 15:2. Thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. So now I got a question for you. What did Samuel tell Saul to do? What does the word smite mean?
To kill.
To kill.
So he's telling him to go kill everything.
Kill
and not
everything.
save anything.
That's right. Even the fucking animals. Alright? But guess what? You think this man did it? 1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he hath also rejected thee from being king. That's the bottom line, okay? Saul didn't do what he was told to do. He thought on his own accord, look, I can sort of do things. I can sort of do these things that I'm the king. Surely I have a say. But, if you're a king, especially in Israel, and you're not King David, King David was a special case. Okay, he was all prophet, king, and everything. So he was the top of the top. That's why King David, or King Masha, King Moses, that little black dude from New York that died maybe a couple of decades ago, that's King David. Okay? Okay? That's King David. He's gonna come back as King David. Deal with it. Deal it. Deal with it. You know what? And you know what that means to all you people in Islam and Buddhist and Christian and whatever you fucking want to be. That means when his little black ass shows up, that means we're gonna be following him right behind him. And I hope you can see, look in my eye and examine the soul in my being. I'm not lying to you, and I 1000% believe it. 1000% believe it. So here's the case. Here's the thing. Okay. This book, the Bible, the Holy Bible, is the only holy Bible. It's the only holy book. Not the Quran, not the Kibber Negris. That sounds like a fucking fake book. Not any motherfucking book. Okay? Not the Gideon's Bible. Not any fucking book. Alright? So, you know what? I was going to get Deuteronomy, but I'm going to get something first. It's in Revelation. Alright, check this out. Revelation 22 says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still." None of these things are going to change. What does that mean? That means we've always been in our lot, right? So Esau's always going to be dirty, filthy animal. And I know you people out there know who Esau is. Now, if I say he's a white man, don't go looking for white people, because those white people probably aren't Esau. Let me explain to you something. Any man on the planet Earth, any man, no matter if he's an Israelite or Hamite or Edomite, they are the progenitors of their race. So what I mean to say is, at one point, the house of Kawak, we were black. But then we saw white ladies and we were like, oh shit, look at that. I like that, I like that. So we went to go, and it happened in 7 AD. We went to go murder their white men, enslave the rest of them, and pretty much have our ways with the women. Now, we had children with those women, and those children still inherited Israel. They're Jerusalem. So I have 2 sons. One of them's dark-haired, you know, kind of a little bit dark, and the other one's light-skinned. He looks like a straight-up white boy. He's got green eyes. Now, how did that happen? If I'm from the house of Israel, how did that happen? It's because my wife, my woman, which a woman gives half of the DNA to any child. Half of it comes from you, half of it comes from you. Actually, not. So it's like if you're a man, you get an extra, you get an extra something from your father. But if you're a woman, it's XX, right? XX makes the woman. YX makes the man. And go figure, there's only 23 chromosomes, you know? And that's I don't even want to talk about that, because all you need to understand is the template for the human body comes from the woman. And there was no such thing as an Israelite woman. Okay? Because Jacob got his name changed to Israel, and he took his wife, Rebecca, Sarah. Anyways, there's just women. She wasn't an Israelite, but she is now. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need her to make Israelites. Yeah, we don't really need any of the earth women. If you want to be all out of order, you want to be disrespectful, want to say that men ain't shit. So how would you like it if we just didn't use you? How would you like it if you got took out of your natural order? We just stopped having babies with earth women. Now there's women in other planets. You don't even want to see them. I'm talking to you earth women. Because you're already jealous of each other. And what are you going to do when these super women start liking these super men? And we have super babies. And, you know, I'm going to give you a similitude. Let's say I'm at one of my planets. And the king, this is already the kingdom. I'm at one of my planets and I'm chilling with my, let's say she's blue. With my blue wife. And she asked me where am I going to go? And I said, don't worry about it. But she probes my mind and she sees that earth woman that I'm going to go see. And she transports from that planet to Earth just to fucking kill you. Do you see the why you need us so bad? You see why you earth women need us so bad? I don't know if you're ever gonna get it, but you should. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. You know what? We're gonna go through the whole chapter, and we're gonna come out tomorrow too. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power will see thee on high above all nations of earth. So that means that if we obey, if we do the things that we're supposed to do, our God, our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is going to make us above all the nations. But guess what? We're not. Well, there might be Israelites out there that have a big spending account. They have money, they have cars, they have women, they have all of this. But they ain't gonna have the kingdom. Because he said all of us, right? Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So now we're talking about blessings. There's different types of blessings. Like we have a blessing already. That blessing is the kingdom. But the kingdom is not until this kingdom is over. See, this kingdom has got to pass, and then ours has got to come. Thank you. So, are you an Israelite? What's your father's nationality? But you're from America?
Yeah.
So, if I asked you what nationality are you, what nationality would you say?
Caucasian.
Caucasian, okay. But do you know that Caucasian really, it means cave dweller, but even though you're white, you could be an Israelite. Because who knows, maybe one day, a long time ago, I don't know if you knew that, when people were crossing the plains to get over here, a lot of the women were getting raped by Native Americans. And they were having Native American babies. And then throughout time, those babies were called Okies. Yeah, so that's you know, you could be part of the blessing. But you know that America's going down the toilet. They're doing things like they're giving money to Israel so they can kill people. And then they're in Israel, in the land of Israel, they're allowing things. I don't know if you agree with it, but they're allowing things that aren't supposed to be allowed in the Holy Land, like homosexuality. You See, that's a bad thing. That ruins society. And at the end of every society, there's always a lot of homosexual activity.
You know the guy that's the president of Ukraine?
Oh yeah.
He's Jewish.
Really? See, so you see those things? But why is he, why isn't he helping us out? They should help us out.
See what they're saying the United States is doing. They're sending like weapons and stuff to fight Russia. But what's this one?
Yeah.
I could tell the president of Russia, well, watch out, mister.
Yeah, well,
You don't know who you're playing with.
well, those Russians, those are Jews too. Because there was something called the Holy Roman Empire. I don't know if you know about the Roman Empire. So they was split into two. And a lot of those people just went all over the place and started having babies that looked like people like you. They look different. So there's no such thing as me personally, what I teach is that we all could be Israelites. There's no such thing as just an all black Israelite. Because originally we were all black. Because how could we tolerate this hot sun? But that man Putin, he's a bad man. He's a bad man. Yeah, but see, now they're discovering that Russia doesn't have their shit together, militarily wise. Do you know something called a semiconductor? Is just a microchip, and that goes on these F-22s, F-35s, and it makes them real fast and real advanced in technology. Well, Russia doesn't make any. They don't make any. They have to buy that shit from China. So China's protecting Russia, and they want to take over Taiwan just for those little chips. It's going to be crazy. So how's your day going?
Got a nice camera.
Thank you. We're just recording and we're going to put it up on YouTube. So how's your holiday going? Pretty good, huh?
Next month is my birthday.
Oh, that's nice. So you get to live another year. You get to be here, right?
Now we'll be
60.
63.
63, man, that's good. It's good to be.
I can.
You've seen a lot then. Yeah, that's my team too, but I don't really watch football because that's a little distracting. But, they're doing, I don't know how they're doing. No, and Kari is a Christian. He has that tattoo on his arm, but he believes in the Bible too, but man, they're treating him bad. Yeah. Yeah.
He said, I went to church in Bakersfield. Remember he said? So he told me that after he gets out of playing football, he's going to be a preacher.
There he goes. There you go. But there's a certain way to break down the Bible, because if people in, like, say, Islam, they don't respect us. Yeah, they don't respect us. All the world doesn't respect us. They say we're homosexual. They say let women do whatever they want over us. But that's not the case. There's real men in the Christian world, but those real men, are probably Israelites, because only real men can fight for the truth, right?
Really? Christian people supposed to stand up for the Bible.
Yes, that we're supposed to stand up for the Bible. That's what I'm doing. I'm standing up for the Bible. Because they'll say stuff like we're weak, and that's not the case. If you take a couple of bad apples and then you put them in a good basket, it's going to make all the apples bad, right?
Yeah.
That's just the case of it. All right, so I'm going to let you have a good day, You have a good day.
Nice day, sir. You like football?
No. So that's just, you don't have to yell at anybody. You don't have to be oh, you're the devil, because you don't know, and his spirit didn't. How do you think he was acting? He was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, he wasn't like
And I
like
told him
those
that
other
these people were
people.
black,
He wasn't like the other people yelling
right.
about.
because he was more calm. But if you got the spirit of peace on you, there should be no reason for anybody to come up rowdy. But don't get me twisted. You know, I'll kick you in the fucking face. You know, I'm actually kind of grateful that I got to experience MMA. You know, I trained in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai. But my favorite was this thing called Haro No. I might look like an easy fight, but it's not the case. You can ask Satan about that. You know, he tries to fight me all the time. But the way he fights is he uses spirits on me, and that's kind of more difficult. But it's still a fight. So we were in Deuteronomy talking about blessings and stuff, and that man came up. So, you know, and he looked like he was white. He said he's Caucasian, but he didn't throw off that vibe, right? Now I could tell you I'm Caucasian, and I even told him, look, Caucasian just means cave dweller. He didn't get upset. Oh, you calling me a caveman? He did not get upset. Anyways, going back over here. So, in verse 1, we were discussing about how if we follow all the laws and obey them, that we will get blessings here on earth. But we haven't. Verse 2 says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh. So there it is. It's always hearkening. It's always listen, comply, obey. You know, what does Samuel say? Samuel the prophet told Saul that rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and iniquity. What did he say? He said it's bad, right? He said it's bad. Stubbornness and something else is as iniquity. Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Now, who is blessed? Who is blessed in the city? You know, that man was walking. He might just live around here, but he was walking. And I don't know if he knows this, but you know, walking around is good for you. Walking around is healthy. You get mobile. He said he was 63. He was walking around pretty good for 63. So if you're over there just sitting down eating fucking cheeseburgers, greasy ass fries, you ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like how you feel when you're 50 or 60. You're gonna be like fucking jiggly. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. So we don't have none of that. We don't have none of that. And that's based on whether you obey or not. So do you think these rich people that are rich right now and are going to retire to be pastors and preachers, do you think they're going to be on the same page as us? They're not going to agree with what we say. They're not going to agree with what we say, and they're going to tell us get off of the street. That's a direct challenge. Not to me. Well, it is a direct challenge to me because I take it personally. But you're challenging the only God in the universe. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're challenging him. Do you really think that's wise? If this is a God that gives the blessings and the curses. And the fruit of thy body, you know, there's babies born with deformities, sicknesses. You know, that's not pretty blessed. That's not really blessed. Deuteronomy 28:5. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. So that means everybody's got a pantry, right? You know where you put the food at? Some people have that shit filled up and they don't need to go to the store every fucking day. That's just how it is for some folks. But do you think that they earned it or it was given to them? Well, if you're following along with what I'm saying, you would understand that it was given to them because it was taken from you. What if the earth was full of everybody that had everything? There was no bums. There was no people driving in shitty ass cars. Nobody got sick. Nobody died. You know, that sounds terrible. We would be all filled up. But you know what does sound good? Order. Order. Order sounds good. What does order look like? Well, the one thing I will say about the Islam community is they have order. That is to say, if a Muslim man A has a son and Muslim man B has a daughter, and Muslim A's son is not just going to go and have sex with Muslim B's daughter and leave her. No, that's not how they do things. Which is called order. But we're all kinds of filthy. We're kinds of dirty. We do some filthy ass shit. Some of you jakes out there have sex with women and leave them. I understand why though. They're fucked up in the head. So all these people round about, women and children and men, they're all fucked up. Why do you think they elected such a small number? Why do you think the scripture says that no good fruit can come from a bad tree? Everything is specific. Specific. Alright, I'm gonna read 6 and 7 again. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. So what does that mean? That means when you're born, you're blessed. But guess what? When you were born, they took you from me and they started jabbing you in your arm with needles. And I didn't like that. They tried to take you fucking out of the building to take your pictures, and I didn't like that. I followed you. You know, we're not blessed here. How the fuck are you gonna say we're blessed here? And guess what? When my grandfather died, he got a Mason's fucking funeral. He didn't ask for that shit. But the fucking priest had the fucking big M on his thing, which goes to tell you we're not blessed. We're cursed. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucking priest has which lets you know that they're the opposite of us. They are the opposite of us. There's a coin that has two faces, front and back, good and evil. You know, we're the good every time. We're the good every time. They're the evil. But guess what? I can put blessings on people or I can put curses on people. But I don't put blessings on people just to fucking put blessings. I put curses on people just to put curses on people. Is that bad? It's my job. It's my job. I can't put blessings on people unless I put curses on other people. It's good and the bad. I can't do that. I'll put blessings on these people and curses on these people. You know, I'll say something like, please wake up the hopeful elect and the 1/3. You know, please keep them safe. Then I'll go on and say, but for the fucking niggas in your tribes, fuck them. Keep sending them to prison. Keep drafting them. Keep sending them to war. Keep giving them psychosis. Keep getting them hooked on medicine. Leave these niggas hooked on drugs. Might sound terrible, but that's just for these people. Now it's gonna sound terrible because for you Edomites and your other nations, damn, you should hear the things I say about you. You should hear the curses I put on you. I wish nothing but evil on you. I wish nothing but evil on Edomites, all of you Edomites, and the other fucking nations, man. I wish much evil on Islam too. Even though I have a minute respect for you. Don't give a damn about y'all. Because if I put a curse on all of these people,